of Joe. Sit back and relax. It's your chance to talk with actors. Here it's Slack. Here it's Slack. Let's have a cup of Joe with O.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of A Cup of Joe with O. Today my guest is Tamara Howell,
Hello.
who is playing the role of Bashira in Two Stories by Elaine Jarvik. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for being in these luxurious chairs with me today.
Thank you for inviting me to the luxurious chairs.
Of course.
I recently had brain surgery.
Yes.
Which is why I have this only half a face that works.
But she is a gorgeous
But it's
goddess.
getting better.
And it went well.
It went well.
That's what's important.
Yeah. I lost my tumor, but not my sense of humor.
So tell me a little bit about Bashira.
Oh, she's lovely. She is 1 month. At the beginning of the play, she's only been in the States for a month.
Mm-hmm.
But she's been teaching English for years and years and years and years, like 30 years in Pakistan. So her English is really good. Her vocabulary is like better than mine. So she speaks well, but part of the story is that she is having a hard time sort of adjusting to her very Americanized family that she's moved in with now. I think the task in front of her is that she has to adjust. Mm-hmm. But I think she even says in the show that she just misses everything about Pakistan. Mm-hmm. The smells and the people in the streets and her friends, and she has this whole life there.
Right.
That she's had to just sort of give up.
Her transition as a character, I think, is really interesting because there's a part of the show where she talks about how she too used to be that woman, who had an arranged marriage and who was shy about hanging her laundry in public. Mm-hmm. But then when we kind of see her in the play, she's a very independent, strong, powerful woman. Yeah. How do you think that transition has happened for her?
I think that's how she talks about that, I was really shy when I first got married, but I think over the course of her life, she's just like become this powerhouse. Mm-hmm. I think she's not typical of what you think of when you think of a woman of Pakistan. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. She's very educated and went to work when her son was 12. Mm-hmm. So she's been working.
Why do you think she decides to tell Jody her story?
She talks about missing her very best friend. And Jody has lost her best friend. Her best friend lived in the house that Amir and Hassan. I think they're hoping the other one will be sort of a replacement or stand-in for their lost friend.
Why should people come see Two Stories? Why do you think it's relevant?
Oh, well, the catalyst to the incident that brings Bashira to the United States is that she brings up the story of the 2005 Danish cartoons of Mohammed. Mm-hmm. And the controversy that happened there. And we're in the middle of rehearsals, and Charlie Hebdo happened. So in that way, I just think it's actually freakishly timely. And then I know it's a local issue, though. These big sort of they call them a scrape off, where they take out the little house and they put in a big house. I know that's an issue for
the McMansion.
Folks, the McMansion in like the Harvard Yale area and stuff. So that's a hot button, I think, for people.
Well, thank you so much for being here with me.
It's my
Cheers. Pleasure. See you next time, friends, on A Cup of Joe with O.